2nd May 2023, Tuesday morning. India woke up to a shock. Go First, an airline with 57 aircrafts, 36 destinations, and nearly 10 million passengers per year, had suddenly stopped flying. No warnings, no cooling off period, just an announcement.
All GoAir flights are cancelled, all aircrafts are grounded, and the airline is now insolvent. Thank you.
For 7,000 employees, this wasn't news. It was devastation. For lakhs of passengers, it was chaos. And for Indian aviation, just another airline failure. This is the dramatic story of Go First, the airline that tried to rise but was sabotaged mid-air.
India's third largest airline, Go First, is in trouble. Low-cost carrier Go First has announced it is cancelling all flights until Tuesday. Go First said that it had to cancel flights.
This is 2005. Wadia Group launched a brand new airline, GoAir. The airline began with just 2 A320 aircrafts connecting Mumbai, Goa, Ahmedabad, Delhi. Within the first year, it expanded to 6 aircrafts, maintaining a simple, low-cost structure and promoting itself as the smart airline. Just a year later, Indigo entered the market with an aggressive order of 100 A320 aircrafts, signaling a very different growth strategy that would shape Indian aviation. GoAir remained cautious, a decision that would cost it heavily over time. Between 2008 and 2013, GoAir added aircrafts slowly, only 1-2 per year. By 2011, it had just 10 aircrafts. While Indigo had 50 plus, SpiceJet had 40 plus aircrafts, and Jet Airways Group had 100 plus aircrafts. At this point, GoAir ka market share was between 6 to 8%. GoAir achieved 85 to 90% load factor, top 3 on-time performance regularly, high aircraft utilization, 11 to 12 hours per day, jisse operating cost went low. In 2012, GoAir made its ambitious move. It ordered 72 A320neo aircrafts worth $7 billion with deliverables scheduled from 2016. इससे एक चीज confirmed थी, GoAir का market share would multiply and it was expected 15% plus जाएगा. GoAir received its first order in June 2016 for Airbus A320 Neo. GoAir followed a structured process A320 Neo के आने से just पहले. उससे पहले, let me explain you what is the difference between A320neo and A320ceo. CEO, current engine option, and NEO, new engine option. CEO is the standard A320 and उसके comparison में NEO is fuel efficient, holds advanced technologies, offers better range, lower CO2 emissions. Neo engines were equipped with next-gen engines, Pratt Whitney PW1100G CFM LEAP 1A. In order to get familiar with A320 Neo aircrafts, GoAir followed a certain structure, training and testing. Pilots, engineers, and cabin crew completed A320 Neo type rating training. Ground tests, engine run-ups, and short test flights were conducted. DGCA approvals. Testing को review करने के बाद DGCA provided approval. First commercial flight. GoAir deployed A320 Neo on high demand routes, Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Bangalore, and Delhi to Goa. इन सब चीजों को देखकर airline aggressively expanded its fleet from 19 aircrafts in 2016 to 56 aircrafts in 2019. This included 38 A320 Neo and 19 A320ceo aircrafts. अभी तक इतने सारे A320 Neo aircrafts देखकर एक promising future reflect हो रहा था, but this large order came with a dependency. All engines were the new Pratt Whitney PW1100G engines. The airline also entered the international market, connecting Phuket, Malé, Muscat, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. And behind the significant growth, a storm was built. GoAir dependent हो गया था towards PW for NEO engines. But here's a catch. PW engines weren't mature and had faced multiple serious defects, especially in the hot climates like India. The major failures were कंबस्टर लाइनर क्रैक्स। हाई टेम्परेचर्स की वजह से क्रैक्स आ जाते थे कंबस्टर में, which resulted in engine shutdown warnings and forced aircrafts to be grounded. Rotor wear and gearbox issues. The main geared system suffered premature wear, which affected frequent in-flight and post-flight shutdowns. High vibration levels. Engine vibrated beyond safe limits, जिसकी वजह से takeoffs abort हो जाती थी. Seal bearing and turbine failures. Low engine life. In major reasons की वजह से PW engines began failing repeatedly and at scale. Between 2017 and 2022, GoAir suffered 510 plus engine defects, 278 in-flight shutdowns, 179 rejected takeoffs, 600 plus engine shop visits. 8 to 10 engine failures का average रहता था per month. PW ने जान के टाइमली सप्लाई नहीं किया. द मेजर रीजन वॉज अ ग्लोबल इंजन क्राइसिस. PW के पास इनफ स्पेयर इंजन्स नहीं थे एंड दैट्स वेयर GoAir सफर्ड मेजर लॉस. रियल रीजंस आर ग्लोबल शॉर्टेज ऑफ PW1100G इंजन्स. न्यू इंजन्स के प्रॉब्लम्स की वजह से हंड्रेड्स ऑफ इंजन्स वर्ल्ड वाइड नीडेड रिपेयर एट द सेम टाइम एंड उसकी वजह से नो स्पेयर इंजन्स वर अवेलेबल फॉर मोस्ट एयरलाइंस. स्लो प्रोडक्शन. Neo being the new engine option technology थोड़ी complex थी, उसकी वजह से production was a bit slow. This caused months long waiting list for spare engines. Priorities. PW ने priority उनको दी जहां order size massive था. Larger financial agreement. PW ने priority उनको दी जहां contract penalty ज्यादा थी. Smaller airlines like GoAir were pushed to end of the queue. Overloaded repair shops. PW had two major global repair centers. Hundreds of engine failures की वजह से repair centers were overcrowded. जहां repairs को 2-3 महीने लगने चाहिए थे, वहां 6 से 12 महीने लग रहे थे. GoAir could not get its engine repaired on time. इन्हीं मेन रीजंस की वजह से PW failed to supply spare engines to GoAir on time. इन्हीं फेलियर्स की वजह से GoAir को 10,800 crore का डायरेक्ट लॉस हुआ. Out of 56, over 25 aircrafts were grounded, which is almost 45 to 50% of the entire fleet of GoAir. GoAir wanted a fresh start, attempting to reset its image in 2021. Go first. You come first. Filed for 3,600 crores IPO on May 2021. Investors were confused. 20 plus aircrafts were grounded. Liabilities reached 2,600 crores. Cash flow was collapsing. Engine problems were worsening. Because of all this, IPO was never launched. By late 2022, 28 aircrafts were grounded and 27 aircrafts were operational. Market share fell from 11% to 6% and monthly loss crossed 300 crores. Staff faced salary delays, hence leading to mass resignations. Go First was slowly bleeding out. On 2nd May 2023, Go First filed for voluntary insolvency under the NCLT. Every flight was cancelled. Aircraft stopped flying overnight. This resulted in 3.5 lakh passengers. 7,000 employees got affected. 54 aircrafts under dispute. India's third major airline shutdown in 7 years after Jet Airways and Kingfisher. Go First publicly stated that the sole cause of collapse was Pratt Whitney engine issue. Over the next year, 8 bidders showed interest but 0 responses were submitted at the time of final bidding. Go First officially became another chapter of Indian airline failure, but this one was different. तो अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब आपको जो करना है करो. मैं मिलता हूँ आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल देन बाय.